Hiya, I love a walk here back again. So we're out for a walk around a local village called Bardsey. It's a very ancient village and thought I'd come here and do a little bit of filming, show you around. It's an absolutely gorgeous place. It's got origins go back to the Saxon time, Anglo-Saxon, and the pub, which is called the Bingley Arms, which I'm going to show you some footage of, that goes back to ancient times as well, around about 950 AD. It's actually noted in the Guinness Book of Records. It claims to be the oldest in England. It's got not one but two priest holes. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, priest holes were put in lots of different places to shield the Catholic clergy during Henry VIII's time, because it banned Catholicism, as many would know, and it was a place where they could shield themselves. So it's got actually two priest holes in the actual inside, which obviously we can't see at the present time inside, but I'll show you some footage outside. It used to be used as a courthouse as well, about 1,000 years ago. Now, when people were tried, they were taken over the road to a place called the Pillory, and that's where they were taken to be punished. How times have changed. It's got a lovely church, Anglo-Saxon church, which dates back around about the same time, 10th century, around about 850 to 950. It's claimed again to be the oldest Anglo-Saxon tower church in the country. The village has got obviously a village hall. It's got its local village hall. Lots of beautiful little pathways you can walk around, places to have a wander, get some peace and quiet from the usual day-to-day routine. But this is a really, really nice place. Really nice. You can hear, it's just peaceful. So yeah, there's also, at the other end of the village, there's a phone box, which we're going to have a wander to. It's not actually a phone box anymore. Like a lot of phone boxes, it's been turned into like a library where you can bring and swap books. So whether it's open today, I don't know, but we're going to have a look. But it's been turned into a little library stacked full of books. The actual pub itself, Bingley Arms, is reputed to be haunted. Wouldn't you be surprised? Going back such a long way. It's reputed to be haunted by a highwayman, a young girl, and also the ghost of a dog. Now, a little bit later on, I'm going to put some footage up because I did come here a couple of weeks ago and I was filming. Unfortunately, it was pitch black, and the reason it's pitch black is because there's no street lights in the village, so it was absolutely pitch black, and I did catch something on camera which I'm going to put up. I'm going to put a clip up for you to have a look at. So have a look at this and see what you think. I don't make any claims, but some sort of an orb goes past my shot, which you'll see. Now, it's not the camera light. There's no light. Well, there is like a little light on the camera, but the light is moving across the camera and my camera isn't. There's no street light, so it's not a light. It's not from a street light. There was no cars, because immediately I pan round and there's nobody around. There's no cars, nothing. So what it was, I don't know. And there's also some footage at the end of some strange mist. It could be me, I don't know, but it's very strange because I was mid-sentence and I don't know how it could be me, but it possibly could. But I'll put it up here anyway. Have a look. So I just want to mention somebody called William Congreve. William Congreve was born in Bardsey on January the 24th, 1617. He died on January the 19th, 1729 in London. He was a famous English playwright and poet. He was involved in a carriage accident in September 1728, from which he never recovered, and he died in London in 1729. He was buried in Poets' Corner in Westminster Abbey. So I'm just walking up through the village along the lane and just approaching a quaint little house on the corner, and it's been there for a long time as far as I can see, but spin it round, as you can see, it's somebody's home, but it's still got the sign outside, or something that they've decided to put up, but it looks really quaint. So we are outside the Bingley Arms, reputed to be the oldest in England. It has two, not one but two, priest holes, and they were used, as I mentioned earlier, during Henry VIII's reign, to shield the clergy due to the abolishment of Catholicism. So it gave people shelter. I'm sure people got caught, no doubt. It was also used as a courthouse about 1,000 years ago, and offenders were taken over the road, as you'll see there. Just over the road there's a house, and that's called, or was called, the Pillory. That's where offenders were taken to be punished, so I'm sure there were lots of dastardly things that went on down there.
Hi, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about Bardsey while I'm sat here on the bench outside Church Lane. Right, Bardsey is a predominantly middle class area with a high proportion of retired residents. Housing is mixed. While most is private, there's council housing situated near Keswick Lane. Facilities include a public house, there's a horse just gone past, and a sports club with a cricket pitch and 2 football pitches. Bardsey has a primary school and an Anglican church, which you can see over the road. That's the Anglican church. This is Bardsey.
Bardsey once had a railway station as well. It once served the Crossgates to Wetherby line. It opened in 1976 and closed along with the line in 1964, most likely due to its lack of passengers. I did read one article which told that one of its journeys there had no passengers at all. It's pretty sad, really. I'm unable to show any remains of the actual railway line because none exist anymore. It's a housing estate, so nothing exists, but I am going to put some photos up of how it looked like in years gone by.
So now Alex having a look inside the library. I think this is a wonderful library, it really is, and it's very community spirited as well, which is really nice. People donate books and people equally pick books up, so it's great. Children's books at the bottom as well. Books for everyone, young or old, fantastic.